Hello and welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak II. So in the last episode we did updates, NPC updates for Old Town, Riverside, Station Street, and Trion Tower. We have 3 more districts to take care of. We did the side quests as well, so that's out of the way. So all that's left is Tyrell, Seiden, and Central Market. So we're going to get those out of the way and get into story, probably with a decent amount of time to spare, I hope. We'll see. And then behind me. All right. You know how everyone was bashing the Quincy company for a while after their giant scandal last year? Well, recently they seem to have bounced back. Their sweets are even selling like normal again. Good thing too, because I've been craving them like crazy. Now I won't feel so awkward shopping there. Anything fresh made is out of my price range though, so I'll probably stick with something easier on the wallet, like their Quincy Bell line. Sure. Alright then, it looks like today's patrol is just about done. I don't think we've have anything else to do, thankfully. Good. You know, wait. Did you respond to yourself? Good. You know, I feel like I've been getting more tired recently, and my shoulders are all tense. Want me to give you another massage? Honestly, it's really no wonder you're so stiff all the time. You're always putting on that tough guy act. Well, I think a massage sounds great. I want to try coming over sometime this weekend. Also, what do you mean, tough guy act? I'm just trying to act like every other policeman. Do you think I'm trying too hard? Well, it's not that you're trying too hard. You just need to remember to conserve your energy. We gotta be ready to act at a moment's notice, you know. Like when that con man incident happened and the perp got away. Oh yeah, I remember. Well, thanks. I'll try and take it easy from now on. You know, we make a pretty good team. Karen's not so great at letting go and moving on. Wouldn't kill her to loosen up those shoulders either. She was cool as a cucumber during our trip in January, though. All she needs is an excuse to unwind. We police officers have to be ready to spring into action at any given moment, and that's perfectly valid. Now that Nancy's reaffirmed that for me, I need to get my head back into the game. Honestly speaking, though, it would be nice to take a breather one of these days. Breathers are good. They're necessary. Wait, you actually enrolled yourself into an acting school, Peter? I didn't think you'd be the type. I mean, you're kind of, well, boring. Hold on, doesn't that place have a partnership with your father's company? You didn't force them to let you in, did you? Stuff it. For your information, I passed their auditions fair and square. How do you even know my dad had connections to them anyway? Whatever. All that matters is I've finally got my third-rate foot in the door. Once I make it big, you'll never be able to call me boring again. No, so in other words, you were envious of San's new modeling career. I'll admit, though, this burst of ambition isn't a bad look on you. Best of luck, Peter. You just may need it. You guys are pretty cruel to him, so I don't doubt it. My dad's company only churns out supporting cast members or B-movie actors at best. But even still, just being part of the industry is already a huge step for me. It can only go up from here. Marilyn's gonna eat her words one of these days. Yeah, I don't know. Peter and wannabe actor don't really fit together in my mind. But who knows, maybe he'll make it big and prove me wrong. I'll just do the normal thing and cheer him on. Now play. Well, whatever Peter does is his business, so I won't lose any sleep over it. And that said, I'm not so sure getting peer pressured into a career path is the wisest course of action. Yeah, but you're the one peer pressuring him. Knock on wood that he doesn't end up regretting this choice down the road. You're super supportive of her, went and talked to the guy to get her into a modeling career, and then for Peter, she's just like, you can go hold our bags while we go shopping. Like, I don't know. She's very, very rude to him. How dare she?
Please step on him.
Just tell him that you don't want to be friends if you don't want to be friends. As I thought, the current fashions are reflecting the previous year's EGC trends a little earlier than usual. The event itself has been delayed for a day due to extenuating circumstances, but its impact on the social fabric is nothing short of phenomenal. Sorry, I read that and I didn't process it until... Phew, that should just about do it for today. Always work up a sweat, keeping this place tidy. In the way I see it, even a part-time job can be fun, as long as you pick one that suits you. Now, if I could just get my brother to understand that. Good thing you can pick your job. My little brother's at that complicated age, his rebellious phase, I guess you could call it. There's a bit of a rift between us right now. Him on one side and me and our dad on the other. He's coming around though, compared to last year. A little push in the right direction and things should work out okay. So, her brother is Peter, I believe. I believe her brother's Peter. It's just... I remember her talking about it, but she isn't she just says my brother now all the time. But I think at one point she said that, right? Agnes, a long time no see. Your student council duties have been keeping you busy, I take it. Hello, Mr. McMillan. Sorry for not stopping by for so long. But yes, we have a lot of preparations to make for the school festival and graduation ceremony. Ah, yes, the academic year is ending soon, isn't it? I must say, time truly does fly. At any rate, be sure not to overextend yourself. You're welcome to stop and rest here anytime. Wow, Aggie, you and the owner talk to each other like old pals. Well, I used to visit with friends from time to time before I started working with Van. We would even host our student council meetings here every so often. Student council meetings? Hanging out in the cafes together. I guess those are just the kinds of things normal kids our age get up to. Agnes is just one of many RMS students who visit our cafe. Their hard-working attitudes and mutual trust in each other never fail to impress me.
Welcome! Please stop by again!
Daddy said his work's getting less busy soon, so we'll be able to spend more time. I'm so excited. He's been away on business trips ever since we got to Calvard. My husband works in international trade. He's been especially busy this past year or so, but things have finally seemed to be winding down for him. It would be lovely if his work led to better relations between Calvard and Alcine. Oh, you three. The owner just gave me the go-ahead. Wait, you work here now? Yeah, it said you only got 30 minutes after closing, though. I'll try and help out to speed things up. That'd be great, Lyle. Are you sure it's all right for you to get home so late, though? Yeah. Wait. Oh, it's Julian. Yeah, don't you have to make dinner for your family? It should be fine. I did some meal prepping earlier in the week. My mom can handle putting the kiddos to bed. If I had to do that, too, I wouldn't have room to squeeze in a night shift. Oh, God. So you work at the department store during the day and here at night? Oh, hey, you guys. Are you in the middle of work right now? Well, something like that. Wow, you're really putting in the hours, huh? I could say the same for you three. Yeah, filming at a cafe this late at night, and that sounds like some serious overtime. Well, you know how it is. We'll just have to make sure the takes we get are worth it. Cafe after hours makes for a pretty spicy atmosphere, though, don't you think? Boy, would I love to get in and get it on behind closed doors with a cute coworker, or a beautiful customer, or... I don't think you can... You should be fired just for saying that, to be honest. You know, I was just thinking about... I was just about to have a change of heart about you, Lyle. My mistake. At least he's consistent. Sir, I'm pretty sure that's... You can't just say that. I can never tell what's going through this little guy's head. Camera? Ah, just look at him, staring at the night sky, all pensive like. The air of ennui only makes Kageyoshi all the more lovable. That said, I suspect that he only gets this way when he senses something on the horizon. He had behaved similarly last year, after which some incident or other was close to follow. People do say that an animal's sixth sense is nothing to sneeze at. Maybe we should keep this one in mind. Why was the camera doing that? And what do you mean, night sky? He's looking at a wall. You think this is, he's supposed to be like over here or something? What? That seems like a glitch. Hey, you're back. I'll never forgive myself for this. They managed to catch the counterfeit dealer, Magisa, a living legend, and I missed every second of it. People even reported spotting her at this very cafe. Oh, why couldn't I have been one of them? Still, she's never been one to learn her lesson. Maybe someday I'll get a chance to see her in the flesh. Oh yeah, the first day you're running around, she's sitting over there, and I was like, this girl's usually here, but she's not here today. Man, you were so close to meeting her. Oh, hold on.
Who wants some roasted chestnuts?
Oh, he's hiding back here now. Damn, these roasted chestnuts ain't half bad. Hey, you sure you're okay giving me all of this for free? You used to run with Desire, right? But you left, same as I did. That makes us bros in a way, and bros always got each other's backs. Huh, alright then, thanks. It's not how you make money, though. Guess all that talk I've been hearing is true. You really did go from kissing Jeffrey's ass to being your own man. Sure, I left the gang, but it ain't like I've done shit with my life since. Maybe I should get off my ass and start my own biz. Well, it's not like I'm some big shot tycoon now, but do what you want. Who's gonna stop you? Who'd have thunk that one of Jeffrey's old flunkies could pull himself up by his own bootstraps like this? Hope he's ready for some competition. More and more guys have been going straight ever since Jeffrey skipped town. That's all it took for Desire to fall apart. As far as gangs go, they were the lowest of the low. But hey, I'm rooting for the ones trying to make a new start. I know all too well how it feels to be lost like them.
What's it gonna be? Later.
He's certainly changed. You're letting me go.
Beginning infiltration sequence.
That gate was locked last time I tried to do this.
Analyzing code. Security clear. Expanding search field.
You think they're going in a circle?
Expanding search field.
No. Okay.
Expanding search field.
Perfect. And then that one's probably going in a circle. I need to go between them.
Attempting infiltration.
It's right behind me. It's right behind me. Oh. Damn.
Mission accomplished.
Nebulous. All right. Well, Ooh. This is a good one. I don't know. It's a good replacement for, I guess, maybe Mirage. You get Crescent Eye. What's the other? Abyss. Okay, Van has Abyss on. Pluto's Nova is amazing, though. Honestly, all right, Van. We're gonna give him Nebulous. Rebirth. Yeah, no. He is going to take Abyss.
Driver replaced.
I think him having Pluto's Nova is probably the best bet. He does quite a bit of damage. Arts damage. Alright, wait, we can't go in here, right? Okay. And nothing in there. If you're looking for Marielle, she's meeting with Ferdinand from the Royal Guardian. Ever since last year, he's been visiting the capital to work with her every chance he gets. Wait a sec, do you think he has a thing for her? If so, he's barking up the wrong tree. The way Mario feels about Dingo hasn't changed a bit.
Okay.
No, she has to move on eventually, though. Okay, that about wraps up my tasks for today. Guess I'd better go pick up San now. You know how some people do amateur modeling instead of a part-time job lately? She's one of them. It's great that my little sister is able to do what she likes and all, but I've got my concerns. That kind of work hasn't really caught on with the general public yet. You say yet, like it's established as a normal thing in another world that you know about. Phew, back at the office at last. Dealing with the press corps can be insufferable at times. Some of them think me a government mouthpiece or opportunist who sucked up to the Republican Party during the previous administration. What rot? Do they even realize how much work goes into building political connections? Not to mention being in the press corps to begin with. The arduous efforts are the reason I'm so quick on the pulse of what the administration is up to. A little appreciation would go a long way. I don't care about politics. I may not look it, but I've got a keen eye when it comes to sizing folks up. Shouldn't you be in the Blacklight District? Just one glance and I can clock a man who'd turn into putty in front of a lady. Call it a talent. I haven't reeled anyone in today, though. Maybe I'd better off moving this operation downtown. Capital's got plenty of other places teaming with it down on their luck schmucks. Been a long time since I went out that far. Time to dust off the old boots and get to stepping. Okay.
I've got some delicious ice cream.
When night falls, the temperature does too, but that just makes an ice cream all the more daring. Such was the concept behind my winter combo special, and its reception was anything but chilly. The seasons are already changing though, huh? Maybe it's time I thought up a new product that captures the spirit of spring.
What can I get for you? Thanks for shopping.
Care for some popcorn?
Word is that the theater at Triumph Mall has a fully kitted concession stand. That probably translates to buckets and buckets of popcorn, but that doesn't mean I'm down and out. Pairing popcorn with movies is my shtick. They can't take that crown away from me.
Okay.
Hi there.
Not
Come again.
You didn't invent it. Thank you, Hermes. Hopefully we'll be able to make the adjustments in time. I'm glad to hear it. I'll keep an eye out for your reopening. No, if it isn't Arkride's part-timers, I heard about what happened over at Armis. Sounds like it was only a reg away from a total catastrophe. Good job stepping in on time. You might just have put your boss to shame. Just might put your boss. That may be overselling it. Speaking of sales, I've got a backlog of deliveries to make, so my hands are a little tied right this second. But if you're ever in need, I can hook you up with anything from blast suits to bulletproof vests. Just give me a holler if things start getting dicey. Aw, that's so sweet of you, bike lady. We're trying to cut down on shootouts and bomb threats. I have to wonder where you're even sourcing those things. Still, it's good to know we have someone to count on if things really do hit the fan. Thank you very much, Hermes. She's just one of Calvard's many mysteries.
Okay.
Thanks to Miss Hermes here, we finally have the components we've been missing. With how old this theater's facilities are, we felt the need to bring its equipment into the modern era as much as possible. Finding parts that are compatible with our rather antiquated cooling units, however, proved to be quite a challenge. Now that things are sorted out, it's just a matter of finishing up construction. It won't be much longer before we make our grand reopening. Nice work handling the situation over at Armis. Don't relax just yet, though, as something unusual is brewing these days. You can smell it in the air. Best to tread lightly, especially when you straddle the line between light and shadow, the way we do. Okay.
Have you heard the news?
Music shop? Why can't we ever go in there? Oh. What the hell?
Let's get started.
Too close.
Let's get started.
Really? All right. This feels illegal.
Now.
Oh.
Not too shabby.
Moonlight. All right. I don't know if you're allowed to fish in a pond that, or not even a pond, a fountain. That's seems a little crazy to me. Oh, I didn't realize you bought a T-phone, Sloth. You using it in place of that laptop you were always on? Yeah, I actually bought it with the money I got from selling that old brick. I'm telling you, this T-phone thing is the future, Wendell. Searching things on the net takes seconds. And as someone who likes to keep up on all the latest gossip, it was practically a no-brainer for me to get one. Sure, I gotta say, I've heard a lot of good things about T-phones. Apparently, the number of people registering to social media is through the roof, too. Well, you thinking of getting your hands on one? It's kind of expensive, so I might just have to put it off for a bit. Besides, I can always ask you to look up stuff for me, right? As for all the hot goss, I'll just find it out the old-fashioned way, eavesdropping. The Orbital Net has been flooding with rumors ever since more people started using T-phones. That's not really my scene, though, so I'll just let Sloth handle it and stick to my cycling.
Okay.
Well, now that I've bought this T-phone, it'd be a waste not to get my money's worth out of it. There must be an ocean of rumors floating around on the net, and I'm ready to dive right in.
Thanks for stopping by.
Miss Mao seems pretty strung out over everything going on in Longport. There's not really much I can do to help when it comes to the other side of this business. But the more I work here to keep the restaurant running like normal, the less Mao has to worry about. So there you have it. I'm gonna knuckle down so she and Cowhan can focus on what's important.
What would you like? Please stop by again sometime.
Her learning that secret has just made her love the restaurant more, which is kind of surprising. The family elders are opting to bide their time. There's no telling which way the situation will lean. At any rate, the council has ceased providing any instruction. Self-preservation is the only recourse. Apologies, I was lost in thought. I had my opinions on the situation in Longport, but as a humble cook who happened to be trained in the martial arts, it's not my place to share them. Right now, my skills are in service of the kitchen, as well as defending Miss Mao. There's nothing more to it. I'm pretty sure there is, actually. Seriously, though, we could tell that much from a Selja way. I already knew he was part of the Heiwei, but the way these two are reacting suggests it goes deeper than that. I shall continue exercising my culinary skill. Only when the situation demands will I resort to martial prowess. On a semi-related note, Kunming seems to be more spirited than usual for some reason. I'd best keep a close eye on her before she stumbles into trouble. Well, this is a fine mess. The chaos in Longport is bound to affect all of Heiwei. We'll preserve the foundations of our family, if nothing else. But to what extent will the Lus manage to do the same? If it isn't the substitute Spriggans, and you have that part-timer from last year with you. I'm told Arkride is hard at work on a business trip in Longport. Right, so about that monologuing just now, you were letting us eavesdrop on purpose, huh? Still trying to feel us out, I take it. I'm definitely concerned about what Van is going through over there, though. Do you have any information, not just about him, but Longport in general? Unfortunately, much of it falls under Heiwei's internal affairs, so there's not a lot I can share. Now, let's just put it this way. Arkride Solutions is doing their fair share to restore order to Longport. Aside from that, your boss has yet to accomplish his objective, the one that isn't tied to any request. I see. Thank you very much. That gives us an idea of how things stand, at least. I'll keep probing around on my end, but the current situation on Longport is unpredictable from start to finish. The best thing we can do now is watch which way the wind blows. Oh no, politics! That certainly is an interesting suggestion. An economic policy such as this just might attract more investors to the market. You said it came from that one young senator we were talking about before? Jennifer? Oh. Senator Ryan, yes. It's one of the items in the formal proposal he submitted to me last week. It's a departure from the course taken under the Republican Party's administration, so it's unlikely to be popular with more conservative members. However, both I and the former President Rocksmith believe it's worthy of consideration. There certainly are some stubborn mules in the mix, aren't there? I won't throw my lot in with any particular faction. But a slight change of course is nothing to fuss about if the aim is to compete with the current administration. Oh, I didn't expect that of you, Mr. Huckberry. You usually bet on the more stable investments. There's nothing I hate more than... politics I already just... I'm here to play a game. I don't care about this part. But on top of that, vague statements. Like... about that policy, they don't go into any detail. I could care less about reading that part. Because it's like, if you're not going to talk about it and it's just going to be vague, I don't even want to talk to these NPCs. Huck, on the other hand, I do want to talk to him because Huck is, an old man who hangs out at the spa all the time, but Lansky and I have been pals for about 40 years, by which I mean we're always swapping opinions. The man's too serious for his own good. Rocking the boat is what an opposing party is supposed to do. Either way, I've got no intention of backing any party. My only plans for the big day are playing Mahjong in Old Town, and that's why I like you. I've known Mr. Huckberry for quite some time. You can call him my mentor in economics and investment, in a sense. He's a source of much valuable insight to me, even if I never trouble him for political support. Sure.
Come on, Steve. Just give me a shot.
Alright, we just got the bookstore left. Wait. Boop. And, what? How did I...
There sure are a lot of fish here.
There shouldn't be. It's a fountain. No, I see. And so the ones over there would work well as supplementary references. I have to say, data collection is a lot less of a chore when you own a T-phone. The OrbitalNet provides me a fair amount of financial news and makes comparing information a breeze. Thanks to that, I have a much easier time choosing which books to actually buy as source material. Okay. I already follow all the magazine serialization of Bravely Legends, but I'm still looking forward to reading the latest volume. Comics really are incredible, though. The graphics, the characters, everything just pops right off the page. Hand to heart, I consider the whole medium to be a respectable art form. If only my dad saw it that way. He just writes it off as kiddie stuff without so much as a sideways glance. Sidelong. Never mind. Just thinking about it is making me depressed. Hand to heart, consider comics to be respectable. Dad feels the opposite. It just bums me out, Excuse me, miss. You're Albert's friend Anya's, aren't you? He tells me about your many efforts in the student council from time to time. Yeah, I'm flattered you'd remember. It's a little embarrassing to know that he talks about me, though. Is Albert a frequent customer here or something? Ooh, maybe he's got the hots for a certain beautiful bookstore owner. I'm sorry to disappoint, but it's more that he works for us part-time. He's quite a dedicated employee. We're very lucky to have his help. I can definitely see how Albert's meticulousness would come in handy here. Thank you for giving him a chance to show that. Now that I think about it, it's been nearly a year since Albert first started working here. He was so bashful in the early days, but now he's practically an old hand at this. Maybe I should hire another part-timer when April rolls around. Then Albert would have someone to mentor.
Oh, please take as much time as you need. I hope to see you again.
All right, we are done with this one.
Okay, ready to go?
That was a really long district. I'm praying there are less NPCs here, at the very least. Yeah. About the same as Seiden usually has. Etoise's car feels as sturdy as always, but Ingert's looking pretty good too. See, whenever you watch Z1 news nowadays, they're usually talking about Aslan. He works for Ingert, so I thought I might do a little digging on him. I was actually surprised to learn that they have a lot of overlooked strengths. When you think of luxury cars, you think Etoise. That's why I always dreamed of owning one of their cars. But lately, I've noticed Ingert's luxury cars are just as appealing. Can't stop looking at them. They managed to make a more functional yet still refined design. I guess their years making working class vehicles really paid off. It's really set them apart from the crowd. Kid really wanted to talk about that. Oh. Is there finally something going on in that underground lot? Oh yeah, we haven't even got to look around here yet. This is the first time we're... There we go. Seeing these NPCs this game. Thank you for your help in apprehending the suspect. Even though the threat of Almata has been eliminated, we still have a number of criminals on our streets. For the safety of all our citizens, we must remain vigilant. Haven't been here.
Let's see here.
Nothing new. I was wondering when you'd show up. Hey, Agnes. We've really been putting our backs into investigating for all this. I mean, the school even wants to hold a briefing for all the parents and guardians. Man, they're just going to use it to tear us a new one. This sucks. You guys seem pretty busy. I hope everything goes well. Come on, Nate. No need to cry to civilians about it all. Anyway, don't you worry about us, Agnes. It's all part of the job. Yeah, I guess you're right. And the least we can do is help everyone feel a little safer. You know, we're actually getting kind of swamped with all these cases lately. They're really starting to pile up on us. Sounds like you got it pretty rough. Try not to screw up, okay? I mean, we wouldn't have to put in so many hours if you guys just managed to do your jobs. That's a little much, don't you think? Ah, man, I still gotta write up reports for the investigation. Huh? Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Oh well, probably wasn't anything important. As a member of the police force, I'd like to thank you for your work today. At the same time, however, I want you to prioritize your own safety. So no more sticking your nose in dangerous situations, alright? Yes, you may be substitute spriggans, but remember, you're still civilians. And don't you go forgetting that. Yeah, we're not gonna listen. It's just not gonna happen. I heard that Arma's academy received a bomb threat. I imagine the students aren't feeling very safe at the moment. People tend to get a bit paranoid about crime in situations like these. It's completely understandable. However, we'll accept all sorts of tips from the public, even if it's just a hunch. After all, the police are on the side of the people. Okay. The inspector informed me if you helped capture the suspect. I just wanted to thank you again for going to the trouble. By the way, young lady, weren't you a member of Arkride Solutions last year? I guess that means you remember me? Well, we make it a point to remember those involved in that line of work. That being said, where's your leader? Don't tell me he had something to do with the arrests we made. Well, anyway, it looks like you're here with a few friends of yours. Try not to get too rowdy, alright? Guess it makes sense that the police don't trust people working in the shadows. It doesn't seem like he's aware we're filling in for Van, though. Yeah, but I kind of feel like he has his suspicions. Anyway, leave the rest to us. Fixers shouldn't be sticking their nose into police business, after all. Especially not when you're by yourself. I know you only mean to help the spriggan, but you can't be putting yourself in danger. You! I can't believe they said something was missing. I mean, a painting can only portray so much, you know. You see, what happened at the Revolution Festival last year? I released a drawing that depicted everything that happened, and for some reason it was evaluated as a warped world as seen by a disturbed artist. Is that because she drew it during Pandemonium? I could understand if they had difficulty grasping the visual, but for them to put it like that, it's inconceivable. But to think none of them were able to see what I was trying to portray, does this mean I've failed as an artist? Well, none of that matters. I will conquer Trion Tower. And when I do that, they'll simply have no choice but to recognize me. Maybe I'll be able to convey a more abnormal scene. Still trying to draw the tower. Let's go around first. This is the guy who's looking up swimsuit models on his phone, I believe, with his work phone. I think that's him. Looks like someone's calling me on my personal T-phone. See, my company gave me a T-phone to use for work last year, but I recently decided to purchase one for myself. I can't be using my work phone for private stuff, after all. I plan to use both so I can avoid mixing my work and personal life.
All right, let's move.
I work in consulting, so frequent contact with our clients is expected. We tried loaning out T-phones to them as well last year, but it seems they're available for sale on the general market now. That's why I figured I'd buy one for personal use. Besides, I ran into some problems last year with looking at personal stuff on my work unit. They really want to make sure you remember the NPCs.
I'm so in love with this brand.
I don't
To Erlang,
forget.
sir.
I'll remember. Where is she? What was her name? It was Jess? Oh god, I forgot her name. I was just talking about my memory. Well, she's working here. Welcome to Erland. Would this happen to be the first time we're meeting? I only recently started working more shifts, so I've been encountering lots of customers I've never met before. Anyway, welcome. I look forward to serving you. Oh, I think I might have been speaking too loud. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. My manager said she thinks my energy is a good thing, but I need to turn it down a little. Maybe I've been trying too hard. I promise to do better from now on. Let's see. Sasha said Edward prefers a more calm and natural look, right? This store is a little on the expensive side, though. Well, maybe it's okay to splurge a little. Welcome to Erland Boutique. Please take a moment to look over our brand selection for this season. We were able to put together a few styles that were shown in last year's Edith Girls collection. Oh, by the way, if you're... Carol! That's her name! If you're looking for Carol, she no longer works with us. Unfortunately, she decided to move away for personal reasons. Now we have Naomi, as she can help you with all your styling needs. What the hell? She may be a bit inexperienced, but she's very dependable. Ask her whatever you'd like. I really want a follow-up.
Please take as much time as you need.
I really want a follow-up on their situation. Absolutely. Damn. Yeah, no, this is good. All right. Lots of
I
updates
hope
here.
to see you again.
Oh, it's for Van.
Gotta treat myself every now and then.
All right. That's a dead end. Wait, there's probably... No, we're good.
Let's see here.
Nothing there. Talk about easy wins. I mean, I could have won that match playing blindfolded. Are the other district's teams that weak? And that said, my teammates need to up their game too. I scored half the damn points in that game. Yeah, because you hogged the damn ball. I guess Simon was blowing smoke when he said you were as cocky as all get out. For real, like your arrogance is totally off the charts. Hey, if you got time to quibble, you got time to dribble. Well, let's get in some more practice, yeah? It was tough watching that sorry performance you guys put on, so if you want, I'd be down to help whip you guys into shape. Holy crap, did I hear that right? Kirk's offering to help us practice? Did hell freeze over when I wasn't looking? You know, I guess he has mellowed out a little lately. Did something happen to you, man? Ah, shut the hell up. If you're just gonna make fun of me, I'm not helping you. Simon's keen on playing one-on-one games with beginners, but I'm not doing that. No way, Jose. I'd rather watch grass grow than play against newbies. Total waste of my time. Now I'm being forced to help my weak-ass teammates practice. Life sucks, man. I don't like this guy. I never really... I'm not seeing real growth that I care about here. Oh, you're the people who helped me out the other day. Again, thanks a million. Ah, right, you're that girl those Desire thugs kidnapped. I remember now. You're that girl who's always hanging around the basketball team. You look right as rain. I'd love to see it. I've also heard about you. I'm really glad you're safe. What you went through must have been traumatic. Listen, if you ever need to talk about what happened, we'd be happy to lend an ear. What? You want to be my therapist? I appreciate the concern, but I'm all right, really. Nothing's happened since then, so I think I'm in the clear. But in case I'm wrong there, Simon and the rest of the gang will protect me for sure. I'm relieved to hear that. Sounds like you have a good support system. If something does happen, though, please don't try to face it alone. Kirk just loves marching to the beat of his own drum. Actually, I shouldn't single Kirk out. All the guys here have their own little quirks. But that's what makes hanging around them so fun. It's part of why I enjoy working with the team as much as I do. Sure. Oh, hey. You're those acting spriggans who helped Frella and Eddie out of that jam they were in. I didn't get a chance to thank you earlier, so I'll say it now. Thanks. Don't mention it. I'm just glad you didn't end up getting hurt. Oh, right. You got wrapped up in something while I was away, right? I heard you ran into some trouble with Desire. No, hey, you up for a game of basketball? Oh, that sounds like fun. Did you know that Simon is actually the head of the basketball team here? Yeah, but the said team is just made up of street basketball players. It's alright though. The other guys and I just enjoy the sport. We love going toe-to-toe with strangers. Lately we've been practicing and playing games with people who are new to basketball and want to give it a spin. Huh, well, I'll definitely think about trying it out. We'd love to play with you, and if you need someone to show you the ropes, I'm your man. Swin's turn.
Okay, let's begin.
Ooh. Ah, damn it. Holy, that was terrible. Holy.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. I got one. No! Okay, he missed.
Yeah!
I hit it too late.
Nice moves!
Oh. Oh. The animation lock is kind of brutal here.
Did I mess up?
Oh, I should wait for him to jump. Shit. I guess I can't always wait for him to jump. This is actually kind of legit now.
Got it.
Oh,
You're too slow.
you faker.
You're too slow.
Okay. Oh, I got one more. Damn it. This is actually really hard to hit in the green circle. I don't know why. I can't explain it. Ah, damn it.
Got it.
I got it. Oh, are we going again because we tied the first time?
Yes. You're too slow. You're too slow. You're too slow.
Huh. Managed to eke out a win.
Okay, that was a little bit harder. I do like that they're switching it up. It's not the same game every time. Ew, you're good. Sure wasn't expecting to take a loss. That was a good wake-up call for me, honestly. Here, feel free to take these. Oh, are you sure about you don't mind? Yeah, think of it as a little gift. Thank you gift. Let's play again sometime. I want to keep owning my skills after all. Unfortunately, the thing you give me is just not... I mean, it's a good heal, but like not the greatest reward I could ask for.
Gonna eat something? Another swig.
You're one of the Spriggan's assistants, right? It's been a while. Care to take a seat? Don't believe I've ever seen you two, though. Welcome. Thank you, Mr. Kanza. It's nice to see you again. We'll be back to eat when we get some free time. I don't think I've ever seen food like that before. Looks like it could be Eastern. Yeah, isn't it one of the Far Eastern dishes? I heard people talk about it every now and then. It smells so good, though. I'm practically drooling. Well, glad to hear you're interested. If you'd like to come on back sometime, you can always find me here. I mostly sell soba dishes, but I have a few skewers for sale too. Feel free to stop by whenever. I just like sharing food from my heritage, that's all. And if it makes people a little more interested in the Far East, well, I can't say I'm displeased. Ugh, I'd be displeased.
Hey, welcome. Don't be a stranger.
This is too many districts.
That was amazing.
I'm hitting my NPC being able to read them. Ugh. We still have one more district after this too. Maxim. Oh, and is that Aslan? Oh, that's Maxim and Aslan? Or however you pronounce it. Isn't he a Z1 racer too? He's always in the news. Sorry to intrude on your day like this, but I just really wanted to buy you a drink. By the way, I heard you set a new record in your last race. It seems you're building quite the reputation. Well, thank you. I'll always welcome praise from Maxim Logan. Just so you know, though, I intend to give you a run for your money. So, try not to hold a grudge against me next time we face off. Huh, that's the spirit. I look forward to the challenge. You might be catching up on my times, but I'd never relinquish the champion's seat so easily. And I'd expect nothing less. You're what I've always wanted to be, Maxim. So, see you in the finals, Red Comet. It'll be the greatest showdown yet.
Let's go.
You know, this skewer's pretty good, but I should be headed back for the circuit for now. Need to get my blood pumping with a few laps. I gotta try to bring out your best after all. No, I figured, and that's why I ordered a non-alcoholic drink for you. Just so you know, just know you won't be getting one over on me that easily. This is a different side of Max, like his more actual racer side. Makes him seem a lot more normal. A lot less focused on, well, his daughter trying so hard to be with Paulette and Yume. Maybe he's calmed down a little bit. That's all that's down here? You're gonna put this down here? That's not enough. I need an event to happen down here with Nina Fenley again. Why do I keep saying her last name? Nina. Manager Rumsfeld is currently briefing the president at the moment. That's why he's not here. However, as always, keeping the hotel and all its guests safe is our duty. Rest assured, we'll be keeping watch for any suspicious activities. Manager, he seems to have mellowed out considerably these past few years. He's even been more tolerant of the young Miss's association with that boy, Eddie. If this were the past, he'd have to undergo rigorous questioning just to lay eyes on the young Miss. Oh! You two are still dating. Oh, maybe not for long, though. I can't believe he'd do this to me. Nate and I were supposed to go on a date tonight, but he never showed up, and he still hasn't called either. Well, see, that's where he's failing. He is busy with work, but he should be calling. After begging and begging to go on a date with me, this is what he does. I'll never forgive him. Ooh. Nate's in for some trouble tonight. And these are my plans for next year's expansion. All you need to do is check each item off the list and make sure those involved are aware of the arrangements. Understood. Although I'm a bit surprised at how gung-ho you are about all this. After all, you've never been very receptive to the ideas of other executives in the past. Well, I just figured I had to do some growing up to do. I'll be the first to admit I've been a bit too self-indulgent at times. But now's the perfect moment for me to step up to the plate. You all deserve a proper president for once. I remember her mentioning she got scolded by an elected official. Guess he really made an impression on her. Well, if she really has turned over a new leaf, you won't see me complaining.
All right, let's move.
I didn't expect her to change so much. I'd heard she received a scolding, but was that all she needed? Maybe she had some other life-altering experience? Polanski is currently busy with his political activities, so my plan to cozy up with the Republican Party has been put on hold for now. At least I was able to gain a good bit of knowledge by speaking with him last year. Now I just need to focus on my real work. I have to get results that satisfy these senators after all. Good luck. The young miss has been rather interested in studying lately, so I've been doing my best to help her. It would seem her resentment of the president has been resolved. She's much more optimistic than she's been in the past. I believe she's come to understand not only her father's feelings for her, but the responsibilities he holds as a representative of the Bank of Edith. She now wants to become an adult that can support her father among his many challenges. At least, that's what it seems like. Oh, I know you. You're the substitute spriggans that helped Eddie the other day. And if I remember correctly, you're that girl that's part of Arkride's solution last year. I'd like to thank you all once again. You're very welcome. Nate told me a little of what happened to Eddie. By the way, I heard you went back to Old Town recently. Yeah, I wanted to meet Eddie's mother at the general store. It's helped me understand him a bit better, I think. You see, he's had plenty of his own problems to deal with. We're quite similar in that regard. Anyway, I hope to be a better friend to Eddie from now on. I see. Sounds like things are going in a good direction for you two. Either way, Eddie should be safe for the time being, so there's no need to worry about that at least. I imagine you must be under a lot of pressure, Ms. Bruzelia. So I'm glad you have a friend to lean on when things get out of hand. Get hard. Plus, interacting with different people gives you a new perspective on life. Well, hearing that from someone like you is quite convincing indeed. Next time I speak with Eddie, I'll have to see if I learned something new from him. As for me, I've decided to become an adult my father can be proud of. Unfortunately, I was a bit foolish in the past, but I've decided to start anew, beginning with my studies. I know it's going to be hard, but I hope to graduate from a famous school, and in time, I mean to earn a position that can lend support to my father. Good. These two were in Tharbad? I think that they're like, yeah, Patriarch Bashar. Okay. They had their kids, and their kids are like, why can't our dads just get along and all that stuff? I think that's these two. They were in the hotel. Well, if it isn't Patriarch Bashar, of all people to run into in the Republic. I assure you that the feeling is quite mutual, Marquis. Unfortunately, I had an errand to perform at the Republic branch of the Valis Investment Bank. I trust that explanation is to your satisfaction? I suppose that's not out of the ordinary, no. You and Valis truly are as thick as thieves. Fine then, do as you please. We'll see just how long you can avoid their grasp. Seems you're as optimistic as ever, Marquis. Seems you're optimistic... well, I'll go ahead and pretend I never heard that snide remark of yours. I suppose that leaves me with the upper hand for now. Actually, what do you say to me putting in a good word for you with Valis? How dare you mock me? I would never betray the royal family like that, you swine.
Hey?
Responding to such a cheap taunt, I see Marquis Dahar still has a lot to learn. He's as uptight as the Elsheim nobility as ever. I wish we could return to how we were in younger days. You see, he made for an intriguing business rival back then. Patriarch Bashar has acted so conceited ever since he signed a contract with Valis. It's frustrating. Just where did his sense of self-worth run off to? It's hard to believe he's the same man I competed with in the past. Now he's reliant on some other country's backing? Well, no matter. My number one priority will always be to fulfill my role as a noble of the duchy. I simply need to finish this errand at the embassy and I can return to my room. Have fun. If you're looking for Manager Rumsfeld, he's currently in the process of making a report to the president. If you have a message, I'd be happy to forward it. Please don't hesitate if you need something.
Allow me to assist. Hope to see you again.
That was amazing. Thank you.
All right. Ooh, wow, 100 dishes? That seems absurd. 100? Really? 15 portals. Okay, I missed 2 people. Oh, then they're kids. Yeah, it's nice to see you again, Kalia. I hadn't expected us to cross paths in Calvard. Surely our reunion is due to the divine guidance of Adusha. Maybe I should follow my father on trips more often. I'm glad you seem to be doing well, Munt. But you know, it's kind of nice to be able to talk face-to-face again. Writing letters can be so tedious. If only our fathers could get along. Yeah, I thought my father had mellowed out a bit, but alas. I'm sure we can foster a much better working relationship over the next few years. Of course we can. Setting that aside, it's so rare for us to meet like this. Why don't we take the chance to learn a little more about one another. I've only been able to speak with Kalia by letter ever since Tharbad. I hope we'll get a chance to do much more in the future. See, I'd like to marry her in order to mend the fracture between our families. However, for that to happen, I need this to strengthen our relationship. I mean, it's probably a totally different world view for them over there, but that is not a great reason. Perhaps it'd be wise to go into business together while we're still young. If we were able to make a shared profit, our families would have no choice but to come to a compromise. Munt can sound a little too much like a grown-up sometimes, but I can tell just how kind he is through his letters. It would be nice to be better friends with him in the future. Considering how stubborn my father is, however, I'm not so sure what to do. If you were to know of our friendship, I'd likely see Munt even less than I already do. That is it there. Yeah. Okay, we're done here. Those 2 districts took an hour. My God.
Here goes.
And this district is even bigger, although it has less NPCs. It shouldn't take too long. So maybe just be a longer episode in general, because I want to see some damn story. I'm ready. I'm ready to see. I have no idea what we're going to do, actually. All right, her grandpa is in Longport. We met him. Welcome back, Shannon. Hey, I bought everything you wanted on your shopping list. Plus a few snacks for good measure. And actually, want to hear something crazy? They gave me a ticket for their lottery while I was checking out. Why don't we try and give the wheel a spin sometime? A lottery ticket, huh? What's their grand prize? I think it's an all-expenses-paid trip to some island resort. Just imagine all the rare fish we could catch there. Ooh, you're right. We could totally make it a fishing trip. I'm sure Kyle would be all for it, too. All right, it's the plan. Let's try and spin the wheel tomorrow, then. Yeah. They're pretty serious about fishing, huh? You know, I've noticed it's kind of rare to see kids and teens fishing in the Republic. It's a little funny, to be honest. We know so many people in Crossbell and the Empire that are maniacs about it. Oh no, I totally forgot we had customers. Sorry for the wait, you guys. Here, why don't you take some free samples? Thank you. Well, thank you very much. Ooh, we'll be sure to put them to good use. Yeah, thanks. You guys fish too, right? Always nice to meet a fellow hobbyist. Usually our regulars are the only other anglers we see. Well, I guess there was that one guy the other day. Maybe there's a bunch more out there just waiting for us to talk to them.
All right, let's move.
Makino's grandpa owns a store. I work here part-time, but Makino's run the counter for today, running. So, since we can't go out and have fun together, I'm hanging back to give her some help. Kyle, on the other hand, is probably off night fishing somewhere. I've only done it a few times myself. He really needs to show us the ropes one of these days.
Something you're looking for in particular?
Decrease gauge drain speed? Not something I really worry about, but... Woo!
Talk to you later. Okay.
A lot of free sepith there.
Let's get started.
Can you actually fish here? You can. Alright, let's go up to the coffee shop. Cafe. Coffee shop. Is this the cat that looks like the one Lashkar? Tiger seems to be a bit down in the mouth somehow. Well, he did get flat out rejected not too long ago. Oh yeah, true. Little guy's more sensitive than he looks, huh? I forgot about that. They're both cat leaders in districts. I was trying to talk to her. Some customers will tell me that drinking coffee too late in the day keeps them awake at night. That varies from individual to individual, however. Others say they actually sleep better after having a cup. My recommendation would be to add a generous portion of milk to a light roast. Doing so keeps its stimulating effects to a minimum without compromising the soothing aroma. That guy right there would disagree with you. This will allay your fatigue while still allowing for a peaceful slumber. I highly suggest giving it a try.
Welcome! Thank you for coming! Please stop by again!
Why is everyone Gotti's VA? It's just every male shopkeeper seems to just be Gotti going, welcome! You know? I'm not going to read them like that. One of the regulars here insists that cafe lattes and the like are the only acceptable forms of coffee. The owner is a lenient sort, so I'll hold my tongue around him, but the very idea reeks of ignorance. My goal is to become a barista like Mr. Ward. I've even been getting one-on-one coffee brewing lessons from him. He really is too good to me. Okay. You know that man who's always sitting at the counter. He keeps claiming that coffee should be black and nothing else. But if you ask me, coffee that isn't sweet doesn't even deserve a passing sip. Okay, what I want to see eventually is those two. Well, actually, him moving to this seat over here, and they'll be slightly closer, but still complaining to each other. And then she'll move over to here, and then they'll talk to each other and come to the agreement that all coffee's good. That's my hope. There you two are. I feel like there's a limit to how much information I can get in Edith. Anyway, have you found anything over in Arassian? I just recently found out Mario's VA is the voice I chose for Monster Hunter Wilds, and it sounds nothing like her, but very, very good VA, like surprisingly. So I have a new additional respect. I'm listening closer to Mario's voice now. Yeah, it's just like you said. Something weird is happening with the stock market. But it's different from what happened last year, right? When the Quincy Company and Etoile's prices crashed. From what I remember, Val's Investment Bank was the one that came to the rescue. Exactly. It's not like their reputation was at an all-time high, but the people's faith in them has basically plummeted. However, I've actually noticed a new player in the market recently. There's this one investor. He's been buying up all sorts of property in the Republic, even in Edith. So that's what was affecting the market? Yeah, if you hadn't said something in the first place, I probably wouldn't have picked up on it. I kind of thought it was just a lucky guess, but you've really got some real journalistic instinct, don't you? Well, I did have a little help. But anyway, why don't you tell me the name of that investor? I would, but all I have are his initials. Sounds like Mario's been pretty busy lately. Boy, Mario's natural instinct and dogged thirst for scoops really catches me off guard sometimes. But they also stoke my competitive spirit as an RG reporter. I'm gonna keep looking into this through my own investigative channels. Oh, hi, Anyas. And out on the town with the substitute spriggans. I heard about how you handled today's incident at the academy, by the way. Mind if I get an interview later? As nice as that sounds, we'll have to pass. Oh, well, okay. You must be pretty busy anyway, if you're still at it this late at night. As for me, I just got a lead on this case. I've been dogging for a while now. Thanks to Ferdinand here. Now comes the part where I really have to work my butt off. You guys hang in there too, okay? Thank you. We shall. Whew. I love the walk between NPCs. It's the only time I catch my breath. And I feel like I'm getting like 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th wins just randomly. Every time there's a long walk between NPCs. Very strange. Hey there, folks. You're just in time for a nightly meat bonanza. To heck with turning a profit. I need everybody to help me get my inventory out of the stall and into their stomachs.
What can I get for you?
Done.
Thanks a bunch.
Except I just bought your recipe. Oh. Whoops, forgot to eat that. ATS! Okay, that's a big one. Thank you. Did I buy a gift? Already used it. Oh. Phew, dinner at the Central Market after a long shift at work is simply incomparable. The offerings are so diverse that you can easily find something that suits your fancy at any given day. To say that's half the reason I do business here is in the first place would be no overstatement. That's fair. Don't you just adore the way jewelry glistens in the moonlight? It's enough to have the wearer simply brimming with confidence. Why not make a purchase and see for yourself?
Better not be window shopping. What, done already?
Anyone who says better not be window shop, it makes me want to just leave right away. It's kind of like when a streamer or a content creator announces subscribe all the time. If you announce it once in your entire playthrough, which is the only time I ever let myself get away with that, then it's fine. But when you do it every episode, at the beginning, middle, and end of the episode, and when something big happens, oh, do I want to click off that video. You know, I was thinking of asking your mother to make vongole pasta for dinner tonight. But I just can't think of a good dish to have with it. How about fried fish? That's an entree, sweetie, not a side. And still, it does your old man proud to know you've always got fish on the mind. Oops. I bet vongole pasta and fried fish would go great together. Oh, well, we close up shop and head home and find out then. We wouldn't want to keep your mother waiting.
They're as fresh can be. Woohoo! That was amazing. Thank you.
Damn, how far are we along that? Okay, we're almost to 15, which means gold is right around that corner. Damn. Pew, nice work out there today, Karina. I think you've earned yourself a little evening drink. Maybe I'll stop by Lao Chao's place and pick up some of that fancy stuff before heading back.
All right, let's move.
You know what I missed? Oh, I missed that.
Check out what I have on offer.
The kiwis are nice and ripe. I wonder if they'll have any left over later. Then I could share them with Kane and his parents. Kane, not Kane. Kane and his parents. Hurry and grab yourself some fruit before we close up shop. Act now and I'll give you 3 fully ripened kiwis for only 10 mira. Just be sure to eat them all before the day's out. How about it? They make for a great late night dessert.
Let me know if you need anything at all. Please come back anytime.
I can't even buy any kiwis from you. Okay, nothing out here. Uh-oh. James and Frederica? Oh, were you friends? Okay, I had a feeling she seemed like she was friends with Ronald. Maybe. I can't believe Ronald would do something so stupid. Was he really the one behind today's bomb threat? Don't act like you didn't already know. Especially considering how close your families are. Oh, okay. I can only imagine how much his dad paid you to turn a blind eye to all this. Everyone involved needs to be held responsible for his actions, including you. I can't say I disagree. I mean, the fact I overlooked his behavior during my time as student council president, I have no excuse for what I've done. Okay, so they weren't friends. They just had rich families. And sorry, I shouldn't have blown up on you like that. I know you've already paid more than enough for his mistakes. Perhaps, but regardless, what Ronald did was a crime, and he will not be escaping the consequences this time. Frederica, so that's how she views the situation. I think I understand why she's so jealous of Ren now. She probably doesn't want to admit that Ren's doing a better job. Gotta keep her pride intact somehow. Yeah, we learned a lot from this. That idiot ignored my calls just for this? You're a bit of a spitfire, James. Huh. I guess I could... I mean, I still don't like her attitude, but...
Let's see here.
I could understand her when we're talking now. When we talk to her. I'm thinking of going out for some night fishing. I don't want anything to distracting me from my catch. So I plan to fill up my stomach here at the market beforehand. Come to think of it, Makino and Shannon have been getting a lot more comfortable with their rods lately. Maybe it's time I taught them how to do some night fishing of their own. So that's the epitome of eponymous proprietor of Gateau de Dawn. Yeah, that's what it was. He certainly isn't short on enthusiasm. I promised to do a magazine interview after I close up shop tonight, but the journalist came earlier and started watching my every little move. It's got me all tense. How's a guy supposed to work like this?
What's it gonna be? Later.
Oh, and there we go. keep not pressing it right when I'm next to him. Tipple always tastes better after dark. You kids look a touch too young for that, though. And we also have a range of non-alcoholic cocktails for sale if you're interested. It may not be the real thing, but the flavors should be to your liking.
Hello there. Thank you.
Let's try it. CP plus 12. Okay, that is already active.
Let's get started.
Wait, what?
Let's get started.
Wait, what?
Let's get started.
What? That's weird.
Let's get started.
Oh, it's just a really weird angle. Okay. It's just moon white though, so. Gotcha.
Another swig.
Can I interest you in a nice hearty bouillie basse for dinner? It's chock full of nutritious seafood bought fresh from trout stalls.
What can I get for you?
Art damage
Thanks for
up.
shopping. That was amazing. Thank you.
Already talked to you. More and more of my evening customers have been looking for weapons rather than hardware lately. Dealing in arms is a hassle and a half, and the toll it takes on your nerves is nothing to scoff at. But at the end of the day, it's how I keep a roof over my head.
Want to take a look?
Right. Oh, golden spoon, though.
Come again.
We had to talk to him for the side quest. I forgot about that. For as much as Moses loves his board games, the poor dear has never been very good at them. Though by the looks of things, it may just be that he holds back against me in particular. Still, I consider the little acts of kindness like that to be a secret behind a happy marriage. Our happy marriage. The true appeal of board games lies in the social interaction they provide. Even now, I'll pick up the newest releases for my wife and I to enjoy together. In fact, we have plans to play one tonight. I'm counting down the hours as we speak.
Oh, hello. You're welcome back anytime.
Wait, actually, I want that.
Oh, hello. Welcome. You're welcome back anytime.
That is a wholesome couple.
Take a look at
Wholesome
my
couple.
wares.
My original fashion brand is geared towards young students. Wear our clothes and our popularity will be yours. That's the idea.
Anything strike your fancy? Thanks.
Wish you could just buy all those in the same place. I just didn't have enough money the first time around. That's why I'm buying them again. I just can't seem to find a vendor who's willing to take on my family's produce. The only stall I haven't asked yet is owned by the market manager, Romain. He's famous for having a strict standards, so the idea of being under his scrutiny has my knees knocking together. I guess it wouldn't hurt to ask, but still. If this doesn't work out, I'll have nowhere else to turn. Oh, what do I do?
Okay.
I'm told that Lashkar is in safe custody now. Honestly, the worry that boy put us through. Part of the blame falls on me, though, for failing to notice the heavy pall hanging over him. I have to tip my hat to you kids for sorting this out. No amount of thanks is enough.
Oh, well, can I buy again sometime, yeah?
Oh, there's Kane. We might be getting home a little late today. Actually, your mother should also be heading back soon. What do you say to grabbing some takeout before we leave? Good idea. How about we get that meat pie Mom likes so much? Oh, that's smart. Some smart thinking, kiddo. You're such a sweet boy, Kane. We'll have meat pie for the entree then. Why don't I buy you some of your favorite cake for dessert? Yeah, I can share it with you and Mom too. All right. We're officially done. that was the longest set of NPC dialogue I've had to go through. Thankfully, there's only one dialogue side quest, but that felt like Revolution Festival amount of people to talk to. Whew. But it's over. Please do not just when I return. I'm scared that I'm going to go back to the inn and then they're going to go to sleep and they're going to wake up and they'll be like, all right, let's do our rounds again. And then I have to do 7 more again. I think I've done enough. But maybe a few districts would be okay. But I'm hoping something happens when we go back. I'm going to grab a drink. All right. I went through every single district and just spammed this with high speed and double checked. I was actually missing maybe 8 or 9 total, so I wasn't as thorough as I thought I was. Didn't miss any NPCs though. Tyrell bombs, okay. All right, I think we're good to go. Main story to advance. Nope, we're fine. It didn't say unfinished quests will disappear though, which is weird. Phew, I'm pooped. I feel like I was running around all day. Yeah, I'm sure that all those naps really did a number on you. Speaking of resting, doesn't your dorm have a curfew? It's getting pretty late, so why don't you let us help you with your paperwork? Yeah, the 3 sets of hands are better than 1 after all. Oh, thank you. That would be a huge help. And so, the exchange students' erratic first day of their new school life drew to a close. After capping the evening off with a meal at Monmar, Agnes made her way back to the dorm. She attempted to get in contact with Van, but to no avail. In lieu of a one-on-one chat, she opted to inform him of all that transpired via orb mail. Oh, no, nothing happened. Do not let me look around. No, don't do it again.
Where are those 2? I thought we agreed to meet up here early.
Oh no! I'm running around! Whoopsie!
Oh, I see.
Hey, what gives? You were supposed to let me bump into you.
The classic anime scene with the toast in the mouth and running late to school. You were literally trying to set up your fantasies.
We don't have time for your shenanigans. We've already made Agnes wait longer than she needed to.
Ooh, you're no fun.
Wait, did she prep the bread and everything just for that?
Absolutely. Sorry, Agnes. I at least didn't mean to hold you up. I at least didn't mean to. I didn't either, but I just had to try that out at least once. Careening into another person with toast in your mouth is hard, it turns out, but nailing the timing... I'll nail the timing next time. Well, good luck with that. Anyway, let's walk and talk. I've got some info from Van that I'd like to share with you. No, right. You mentioned he got back to you late last night. Yeah, sounds like things took a rough turn for him. We should go over it before class for sure. Huh? What's wrong? Is something happening over there? I can't say for sure, but I definitely feel on edge. You gotta be kidding me. That doesn't make any sense. Believe me, I know. I was a little far away, but I know what I saw. We have to report this, but even if we do, what then? What are they talking about? Something's going on over at the courtyard. Let's get over there pronto. Huh? What's going on? I don't know.
Why can't you people see what's at stake here? The future of Calvard and the pride of our people are on the line.
I was gonna say that Ronald, but no, that's not Ronald. Who?
Open your eyes! These filthy immigrants are infesting our country.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Little by little, our nation is being stolen right from under us. Are you going to stand there and let that happen? Or are you going to stand for what's right?
What the hell?
It can't be. Is that an anti-immigration group? Oh no, Shinyon. They're holding students hostage.
I'm writing that down. Sorry. Been saying her name correctly for 2 games now, so I had to write down the correct pronunciation.
Got them all at gunpoint, too. Must have grabbed them while they were on their way to school. I don't think they're all that worried about being reported. This isn't good. There's 8 of them in total. What should we do?
The number of hostages makes a head-to-head confrontation impossible. We'll have to divert their attention somehow.
Stop! Please don't kill us!
Shut your mouth. Guess we've got no choice but to comply.
That's right. If we make one wrong move, we're done for.
Now, don't get the wrong idea here. We have no desire to bring harm to these young students. However, I want you to seriously think about what I'm saying, and I trust you understand what I mean by seriously. Yes?
They've got Shinyon. We've got to find a way to help them.
Shouldn't we hurry and call the police? There's not enough time. We need to get those students out of danger right now. And a swap may be the quickest avenue.
Ren. Ren time?
Understood.
This is Ren time.
I'll volunteer to take their place.
Wait a minute, Matilda. We need to make sure they'll even agree to it first.
You can leave everything to me.
Miss Toa.
Oh, or that.
Thank goodness you're here.
I have a pretty good idea of what's going on. Let me take care of this. What's Tiny Teach planning to do? Don't worry. They said they aren't here to hurt anyone, so they should be open to negotiation.
Toa.
You're the anti-immigration faction, the True Grievance Brigade, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
It's not my place to argue or debate with you. However, if you're looking for a platform that will allow you to broadcast your message to as many people as possible, then I would be willing to assist you, provided that you lay down your arms and let these people go.
Oh, so you're here to negotiate, is that it?
That's right. My name is Toa Herschel, and I work with an NGO called the International Cooperative Organization. I can nominate material for the newsletter we publish called Opinions Across Zemuria, which gives a fair shake to all kinds of viewpoints. If you'd like, I'm sure we can arrange for your views to be published as well.
An ICO? Opinions Across Zemuria?
Hold on. I've heard about them.
That magazine holds a great deal of authority internationally. Other countries' governments would doubtless be exposed to our message.
Team distraction? Yeah, there's no way they'd let that
This is
happen.
an opportunity to share your perspective through a legitimate channel. Isn't that what you wanted all along?
Let me get this straight. If we release the students, you'll grant us a platform with which we can express our concerns. The terms aren't bad, per se. Very well. I will release half of the students from our custody.
I see. You want some insurance so you and your men can make a clean escape.
Correct. Is there a problem with that?
No? But I want to make a counter-proposal. I will be your insurance. You've probably already realized it from my name, but I'm part Eastern. That makes me more than qualified to take their place. Yes?
What?
Well, I can't say I saw this one coming. Fine. Though I will only accept on the condition that you will remain with us until we can make sure you'll stick to your word. We'll start by releasing half of the hostages, and as each stage of our demands are met, we can determine how to proceed from there.
Are you sure about this, boss?
Positive. Today's goal was to spread our ideals. Soon, we will make them known to tens of thousands of people.
Stella!
Whoa! That's some diplomacy.
Thank goodness. Thanks to her, the worst case scenario was...
What?
Look out!
Okay, we're rewinding. God damn it.
Hey! What in the hell do you think you're... Damn it all!
Yeah, so much for that.
Ooh. Yeah, no Toa death.
I'm sorry. Please. Tell Angie, Hope, and Reem.
Miss Toa! Shin-young! No! Please! Please wake up! Why? This can't be happening!
God damn it. See, it's starting to... When you do it in too many significant places like this, then like that the second Toa would never. They couldn't kill her off. But the fact that she literally did that is, I mean, Toa would do that. But the fact that she jumped in and was willing to give her life, she would have, obviously. But it just makes me, proud of her. But, yeah. The more you do this, the more I'm like, well...
What?
We're back to last night. I get it now. It must have brought us all the way back here.
Okay, well that doesn't make any sense. Why are we so far back?
Are you okay, Aggie?
I'm fine. I'm just in a bit of a daze.
Yeah, screw paperwork.
Swin, Nadia, I have a favor to ask. Forgive me for being selfish, but could I call on your help again?
You don't even need to ask. I don't think we'd be able to rest easy after what we just witnessed.
You said it. We can't just sit here twiddling our thumbs. Not after that. I fully expect a reward, though. How about you treat us and all our other friends on a candy shop tour? Deal.
So, what's the plan? We don't have much to go on here, especially since our memories are so fuzzy.
You're not wrong. We're dangerously short on leads.
How fuzzy are their memories, though? I wish we knew exactly what they knew, so I could, because the player sees it all and knows it all, so it's like, we're going back with them, so what do we know that they don't know,
Maybe we could sniff out some clues at the school. Those people had to have snuck in there at nighttime.
That's a good point. We will have the security guards to contend with, but it's worth a shot, I think.
I think so too. Then let's make sure we have everything we need before we head over there.
Oh boy.
We don't have time for this.
Oh no, you won't let me go in there. Really though? Oh, good. You go straight there. Yeah, we're gonna head over here now, but unfinished quests and I knew it was suspicious. I was like, why didn't it say unfinished quests would disappear? Huh. That was a legit thing. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, they didn't even say unfinished quests would disappear, which is interesting. That's interesting. I don't like to get it in my head of like how the structure is going to work. But knowing that now, if I don't see this line right here, I will assume that we're probably going to have to rewind. I need one time, before we keep doing this repeated rewind thing, I need one time coming up for that to not happen. I need someone semi-important to die and stay dead. Then I'll be thrown for a loop from the rest of the game on. I'll be like, okay, it can fail. It cannot activate, and then I'll actually fear for people and stuff. But right now, I'm just like, oh, no. Odette, you're not dying. Toa, you're not dying. Nope, not gonna happen. Those kind of characters I don't think could die, though. It'd have to be someone like Mr. Powell or something. If you would have had him jump in front of it and die and stay dead, that would have been a different story. Looks like the police have already left. Since they just got done canvassing the place, it's no surprise that everything seems normal for the moment. Just because it seems normal doesn't mean it is, though. We should take a look-see just in case. Right. Hey, what are you kids doing here? Oh, you're with the student council, aren't you? Don't tell me you've got work at this late an hour. Yes, I do, actually. You see, we've been caught up with the festival prep, so I'm behind on my council paperwork. Would it be alright if we came in just for a little while? What the hey. I'll let you in, but don't stay too late, alright? Okie dokie. I'm surprised he let us through. I was sure we'd have to sneak in. Same here, but I'm not complaining about the outcome. Alrighty, let's give this place a once-over. Look out, terrorists. The Armis Expedition Squad's gonna bust you up. I think the main concern here is, like, everyone was agreeing to terms, and that guy just shot on the spot. He just straight up shot. So who is that guy? And he is clearly not with them. He's a separate element who is undercover with them. The three of them searched the school from top to bottom, but the terrorists were nowhere to be found. So they decided to hide in a secluded spot that provided a good view of the campus grounds. Then after a while... Sorry to bother you, I know... Oh, it's actually him. I know it's pretty darn late. I've got a supply delivery here. I was told the students need this thing first thing tomorrow morning. Oh, really? Well, that's fine with me, but I need to lock the back gate pretty soon. Just give me a holler when you're done, alright? Got it. I'll get this job done blickety-split. Why would a delivery man be here at this hour? Do they do they remember faces? Because it said their memory's fuzzy. It was clearly his face. It says suspicious written all over it. I bet that truck is housing a bunch of mangy terrorist mutts too. Probably. There's something else going on here. What-oh? They're all using different routes to get in. And if we let any of them get away, there's a good chance the others will retaliate. Oh no, what do we do? Guess we'll just have to round him up. Wait a sec, what's that guy doing? Troa here, beginning reconnaissance. Please wait until I've identified a secluded spot for everyone on the team. Over and out. Troa? Aha. Oh god. Aha. I just had an idea. We can use him to lure out the other terrorists. I was just thinking the same thing. Great minds think alike. Okay, let's tail this guy. The moment he drops his guard, we'll jump in. Jump him. Yep. Maintain safe distance. Okay, well, we're gonna high speed this. These are far too slow. Alright, I'm losing him. He doesn't seem to turn around ever either.
Oh yeah, stealth time. Time for S and me to strut our stuff. Sneakily, of course.
Really hope we don't get caught.
They seem to be on high alert, but we should be okay as long as we proceed carefully.
I love this song. Are you kidding me? I want to restart anyway. I don't understand this. No. I don't understand this stealth meter, or this found meter. It's like if I move at all, then we're in trouble. Yeah, if I move at all behind him, we're just in trouble. I have to wait until on the minimap I'm like completely not in it. Which means I could just stand here and wait like this.
Oh yeah, stealth time. Time for S and me to strut our stuff. Sneakily, of course.
I really hope we don't get caught.
They seem to be on high alert, but we should be okay as long as we proceed carefully.
I don't know if this is really thought through that well, though. Because like that circle on the minimap is so massive, you can't move at all. So okay, now he's doing a circle. So I don't know. I don't know how this is supposed to work. Oh, and you do actually see me. You visually can see me. I don't know. This mechanic is a little absurd. It's not... I picture them having like a cone vision and then turning around, and you have to be hiding during that. In this situation, though, your character just has to physically be in the line of sight. Physically... You have to be able to draw a line from your character to him, but you also can't move, even at a walk, while you're in the circle, or it goes up. But now I'm learning that you can't. He does have a field of view in front of him. Like, what? What?
Oh yeah, stealth time. Time for S and me to strut our stuff. Sneakily, of course.
I really hope we don't get caught.
They seem to be on high alert, but we should be okay as long as we proceed carefully.
Yeah, look at that lost meter too. It goes down so fast. Okay, so technically what I do is just sit here. I know what they're going for, though. But anyone who's played Yakuza would probably be like, "As isn't it? This isn't doing it for me." Right?
Throw it to team. The courtyard is clear. Resuming reconnaissance. Moving into the interior. Over.
He went into the main building.
Let's keep tailing him, but don't get too close.
Well, I can't go over here because if I do that, it says lost. so we just got to stand behind him. Why doesn't it say lost here? I'm not looking at him. Now he's going up the stairs, so I mean, we're doing this. Found meter's going up pretty high. Oh.
Throw it a team. No signs of anyone inside the school. We'll complete my patrol just to be sure. Over.
We're really pulling a fast one on this chump.
When are we going to make our move?
Soon. We'll do it when he makes it to the 3rd floor.
Okay. Thank you for telling me. This is sound meter. You gonna turn around? High speed it. Man, he is blind. Oh, we're too close. We're way too close. Found. Oh. Technically, he's on the 3rd floor now, so... You got a follow-up, Swin? Okay, I think this is when we're supposed to do it. Whew, okay. Gotta be honest, not a fan of those, but I'm not gonna hold it against them. But I'm going to repeatedly announce I'm not a fan of them.
And that's it for the 3rd floor. Think I've got a pretty good idea of the school's interior layout now. Capturing those dumbass kids should be child's play. All right, I better report back.
Now to boot up the voice changer app.
Troa here. I finished my sweep of the interior. I found some good hiding places for everyone. Can you all meet me at the front entrance?
Understood. We'll be there shortly. Make sure the area is secured before then.
Oh, he was saying that to himself. I thought he was reporting. Because if he... Yeah, he said I'd better report, but okay.
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
I thought he reported, and then we reported after him, which would have been weird.
They took the bait.
We've got a bunch of gullible terrorists on the other end of the line.
Thank you both. Now, let's go put a stop to them.
You got it.
Troa was right. There are more than enough places we can seclude ourselves in. What the hell?
Oopsie. Looks like your little friend got himself a tummy ache.
We gave him his just desserts, and he went and spilled his guts.
Okay, that's not actually what happened, but when they say it, it sounds kind of true. Now, I'm going to have to ask you to abandon your plans to occupy our school, True Grievance Brigade.
Who are these insolent brats? Are they Arma students? How do they know about our plan?
Bold words for such a feeble-looking child. Let me fathom a guess. You overheard Troa's report and decided you had no choice but to take action. I'd rather not harm native Calvardians, but you leave me with no choice.
Yeah, we won't let you stop us from enacting our justice.
Guess we'll have to teach these guys a lesson in pain.
Let's take them out.
Right.
All right. The guys who literally shot
Comrades, let us make our stand.
Shot a high schooler and teacher and then kept firing after, I will unload everything on you. Hell yeah. Specifically that.
Shine forth. Palladium ray!
I forgot to go to the bath to get 200 CP. Oh. Damn it.
I won't show any mercy.
How do I get CP?
Keep it up, it's working.
That's not gonna be enough. I guess I could go hang out with you guys and do it though.
Thanks a million.
Now! Now!
Okay, there we go.
Our time to shine.
We can win!
We'll do that one. Should kill him.
Now! Be gone!
Damn.
A chance!
That's all you got? A Tira? Use Thor Smasher on him.
It's up to you, Anya!
Our time to
Ooh.
shine.
Oh, Andy's burning.
All set.
Screw it. Double Thor Smasher. She's got fire boost. There we go.
Now! How?
I mean, oh no, I should probably save that.
I'm just gonna keep growing and growing.
It's not possible. How are you kids so strong? Ugh. You people are the epitome of cowardice. You use fear to manipulate those weaker than you and force your one-sided opinions on them. Once you're behind bars, you ought to rethink your lives and values. Yeah, you tell them, Maggie. Even though they're all unconscious and totally can't hear you. Well, at least we've taken them out. Right, all's well that ends well. Huh? Is something wrong, Aggie? No, it's just, weren't there supposed to be 8 of them? Oh. The guy who shot? Huh? Now that you mention it, you're right. Does that mean he snuck in after? They would have noticed. There's no way they wouldn't have known. But I'm pretty sure this is everyone that entered the building. Yeah, I'm positive of that. Maybe someone else in their group was instructed to join up with them later. Maybe. You may be onto something there. And that said, I don't understand why they'd need someone to join afterwards. Well, I doubt whoever's left will be able to do anything on their own, so I think we can safely put this to bed. More importantly, what are we going to do with these guys? Normally, I'd suggest we handing them over to the cops. But contacting them would blow our cover. Don't worry, I know just who to call in times like these. Oh, do you mean... Yeah, I didn't want to have to resort to that, but we don't have much choice. Oh, your dad.
I knew something was up when I got a call from you, but I'll admit, this caught me completely off guard.
I'm sorry to call you so late. I just felt like you were the only ones who I could turn to given the circumstances. So she didn't call her dad, but her connections.
No need to apologize. You did what you had to do to protect those close to you. This sort of thing falls under our jurisdiction anyway.
Wait, so you already had this group on your radar? They're an anti-immigration faction called the True Grievance Brigade. They committed numerous acts of terrorism in the past, so the CID has had them marked for some time. They've mostly been dormant of late due to Calvard's economic prosperity and the frequent changes in leadership spurred from infighting. We need to look into why they've become active again and why they targeted Aramis in particular. Yeah, seriously. I thought that second one was self-explanatory. Just gonna do that just in case. And what better way to get people's attention than attacking the prestigious Aramis? They wanted everyone to know they were back in business. I'm gonna need Swin to actually have
How do you figure that, Do you know something about them that we don't?
Swin never has like a good front and center image that I can just get a good screenshot from. So half my thumbnails have been Nadia because Swin's always off to the side.
No, scratch that. Better off not knowing. Just do me a favor and try to keep your head down, will you? You're only here in Calvard because the government's looking the other way. Don't forget that.
Oh, okay. Whatever you say, Blondie, I'll keep my trap shut like a good obedient little girl. After all, if I start firing off questions like, why are you warning me and S, but not Aggie, you'd turn into a stammering mess. That's not. Drop it, Cody, and I'll ask you to do the same, young lady. Anyway, the CID will handle everything from here. We'll leave your names out of the report to the school. I'll also go to bat with our superiors about you reaching out to us. Thank you. We appreciate you doing that for us. After what happened earlier today, there's a good argument to be made for increasing security detail here. Well, we better be on our way. We'll be sure to investigate the matter before the student council president gets back. So, whoever supplied the bomb to Ronald is probably the guy, the 8th guy who's not here right now, and the guy who shot the girl. Shinyan. That's how you say her name. But actually, Toa. Phew, I'm glad that's over and done with. And then they're still on the loose then. Me too, though there are still a few things we need to take care of. What you thinking, Aggie? Oh, nothing really. There's just something that's been bothering me. Let me guess, you're still bothered that we never found the 8th member. Yeah, and also, when we were in the courtyard, they looked like they were somewhat removed from the rest of the group. Yep. You must have been the one that fired that first shot and sent Tiny Teach's negotiations up in smoke in the process. There's also Ronald's testimony to consider.
That's not what they told me! I only wanted something that caused a disruption!
Anis is already putting it together. 2 back-to-back incidences occurring at this school is definitely eyebrow-raising. Feels like something fishy is going on here, but it's still possible that it's one big coincidence. Right, we can't rule that out. Anyway, let's put a pin in this. For now, we should be content that we put a stop to their plans. Thank you for lending a hand and for sticking by my side, despite me not being entirely forthcoming about a few things. No need for her to thank us for that. You have your secrets and we have ours. We get it. What he said, still, I do have one teensy little complaint. I'm sleepy. I want to go to bed. I suppose it is rather late. Perhaps we should turn in for the night. Good idea. It'll probably stop that guy from coming in and doing anything tomorrow, but I think it's fatigued from the long night. Anya, Swin, and Nadia return to their respective dwelling places. I think it'll... Like, his plans keep getting screwed up, so that's why we're seeing him again and having to rewind, because we're gonna see him again, obviously. The day was long and hard fought, but despite everything, they managed to quell 2 disasters to save many lives in the process. Though trepidation still lingered in their hearts, they all eventually drifted off to a peaceful slumber. What?
Closed the books on another case.
No. What, is this the end? Oh, we got quite a bit.
Rank up.
Maybe this is just a halfway point in this part?
Money!
Healing item range by 10. Awesome. Okay, you didn't go to... That was like a mid-chapter result thing then, I assume. Oh, thank goodness. Everyone appears to be calm this morning. Yep, terrorists are behind bars, so there's nothing to freak out about. We didn't find the last member, but like we concluded last night, I doubt he'd be able to do much on his own. Convince someone to put a bomb in the science lab, though? Just to be sure.
Good morning, Agnes. And good morning to you too, Swin and Nadia. Well, aren't we the early birds? Trying to hit the books first thing in the morning?
Oh, Miss Toa, yes, we, Had a few things we needed to take care of before class. I'm so relieved. I feel much better now after seeing her here. Yep, her smiling face is like an oasis in the desert. Huh? I'm sorry, I'm not sure I'm following you. By the way, I got a call about what happened last night. Great job, you three. Oh, so you knew. The school was informed of a takeover attempt last night, but they didn't mention that the students played a hand in stopping it. Things could have been gotten real ugly if you hadn't stepped in. So I just wanted to come and thank you for keeping everyone safe. You're very welcome. I guess we did a pretty okay-ish job. It definitely wasn't easy, though. I can say that much. Of course, as your teacher, I can't condone you putting yourselves in harm's way. Also, the situation isn't fully resolved yet by the sounds of it, so just be careful, okay? Oh, and no napping in class, got it? Ooh. You got called out, Nadia. Do you think she knows about everything that happened? It definitely seems that way. Maybe your NGO contacts are keeping her in the loop, or maybe she just looked into it herself. Either way, it's nice to know we have someone like her in our corner. So, what's next? Everything seems pretty normal around here. True, but I'd like to be absolutely sure that that's the case. Would you mind taking a look around the school with me? Yes, I would mind. Sure thing. We still have some time before homeroom starts. Okay, they split up and searched the academy. Ow. However, there's no sign of the terrorists from the previous night. In fact, the entire campus was brimming with excitement for the festival as students poured into their classes. Okay. I'm not ready to look around.
Oh, man. The warning bell already?
We can chat some more at lunch. Oh, wait. Shoot. I've got a meeting for the festival then.
Seems like everything's back to normal. What a relief.
The CID is keeping a close watch on the rest of the neighborhood. I know we're still a little anxious, but I sincerely doubt anything like yesterday will happen again.
Yippee! We did it, gang! Now we can all finally take a load off and relax to our heart's content.
Oh, you. Maybe she's right. It might finally be Huh?
Duck? What's happening? God damn it.
S? Why are you on the ground, silly? S? Get up, S! No! S!
He's losing blood fast. Hang in there, Swin. We'll get someone over here right away. Just stay with us.
You finally let your guards down. 3 and 9.
This isn't good. I have to do something. I won't let you lay a finger on them. I will not back down. Van! On yes! Stay down! Ren?
Hello there, Agnes. You did well. Thanks to your perseverance, I made it in the nick of time. That was too close. Seems I made the right call in hastening my return. I was worried something like this might happen, but their capabilities far exceeded my expectations.
This was a good bait then. If the targets were Swin and Nadia this whole time, because it makes sense that all of this could have well, not with the Ronald thing, but like increasing the dosage of the explosive that could have targeted Swin and Nadia. and all that? Ooh. Potentially. That we'll find out.
Their persistence can definitely catch you off guard, but we're more than used to it at this point. Isn't that right, Nadia?
Yes? But how? Oh, are you wearing armor?
Yeah, a type that's tailor-made to blend in with my uniform. The blood's fake, by the way. Ren and I came up with this whole scheme over the phone last night.
He said you all had gotten tripped up one too many times, so he wanted to prepare a little insurance. And it's a good thing he did. That little precautionary measure paid off in spades.
Take that and that and that, you big stupid dummy! I really thought you were gonna die and leave me all alone!
Ow! That hurt!
Listen, I'm really sorry I tricked you, alright? But it was the only way I knew to keep you safe from the clutches of the organization.
The organization? You don't mean...
Right. They didn't give off any signs of life, and they perfectly blended in with their environment. They were like puppets, made solely to kill, and all they care about is executing their orders. Yeah, those guys had to have been from the gardens. That's the only explanation that makes sense.
But weren't they all wiped out?
Only a scant few among their ranks were ever actually caught. Even with their 4 overseers gone, it's quite possible they still survived in some form.
That can't be, can it? No. Actually, if that is true, then suddenly everything clicks into place. That would explain Ronald's bomb, along with the odd behavior of that terrorist.
Yeah. The only concern with that is why the terrorists went for Shinyan, of all people, instead of targeting them, though. Unless he was just trying to get a shootout to start. I don't know. That one didn't seem very targeted at them.
You finally let your guards down. 3 and 9.
So gonna murder those creeps. If anyone lays so much as a finger on my ass, I will show you no mercy!
Nadia, calm down.
Let's get going, S. There's more of these guys here. I'm sure of it.
Well, it's a good thing I'm here to accompany you. You'll need someone to keep you reined in.
Ren? And isn't that...
They're unconscious. Wait, who are these people? They're not Aramis students, are they?
Definitely not. In fact, I won't even call these things people.
Whoa.
Agreed. I don't think they're human at all.
It's almost doll-like.
Oh.
What are these things? They don't look like simulacra.
I don't think they are, no. They were pretty much indistinguishable from normal people at first, but now they look totally lifeless.
Yes. They're a whole different class of dolls. Do you have some idea of what they might be, Ren?
I do, yes. These are eerily similar to the Society's old archaisms. It looks like they've made a number of improvements on them, though. Even the raw materials are of much higher quality.
What? I'm so lost.
How in Adios' name do you know about this stuff, Ms. Toa?
I think she knows even more than she's letting on. I'm guessing you and Ren have been in touch.
That's right. Even I can't handle all of this on my own. Once again, I appreciate all the help you've given, Miss Toa. If I may be selfish, I'd like to call in your aid once more. I know that classes have already started, but we could really use it.
I understand. All of these incidents seem to be part of a larger plot. Whoever's behind all of this may be more dangerous than any of us realize. I'll take care of these dolls, and I can clear your absences with the school. You just take care of yourselves out there, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go, Nadia.
I need you two to stay here and assist Miss Toa with whatever she needs.
Will do.
Stay safe, everyone.
Isn't there a warning bell for class starting? Or is school out? I'm not even sure where to start with our investigation. Security around the school is especially tight right now. The CIT is keeping a close watch of the campus grounds. In spite of that, I think we can safely assume our guests have found a way through their security net. Can we assume that? That seems kind of unlikely. Yeah, we've circled the whole campus a bunch of times now, and we couldn't find so much as a crack in their coverage. There's something that's been bothering me. From the outset, there was one person who saw all of this coming. In advance. Oh yeah, see. How could I have forgotten? They're the one who told us to investigate Aramis. Hold on, I just had a thought. This whole time, we've been thinking he meant the school itself, but maybe... I see where you're going with this. You think Aramis may be referring to something else, right? Ooh. Exactly. Let's have another look around. We may be able to find a different kind of Aramis within the school grounds.
I never thought things would get so out of hand in my absence.
Probably a statue, yeah.
I know what you mean. Well, in any case, we're just glad you're back.
I'm gonna drag the ringleader out into the limelight, and then I'll beat the stuffing out of them.
Whoever they are, they're sure to be dangerous. Don't do anything rash, Nadia.
This got a lot more interesting. At first, with the whole terrorist thing, I'm like, really? Ronald tried to blow up the school, and then suddenly there are just terrorists here? Like, they seem so disconnected, but maybe one of the terrorists gave him an increased dosage bomb that didn't tell him. But this makes a lot more sense, and Ren finally appeared. I've been waiting for her to jump in at a random point. I was really ready for that to be the moment where Swin took a knife and then we didn't have the rewind like that I was just talking about. I was really ready for that. But he was wearing armor, which sure. If you want to do that, you can do that. I was kind of hoping he'd maybe be out of commission, but like not fatal, you know, just to add to it a little bit. But no, instead he was wearing armor. Because that really felt like a moment where they were either going to rewind or they weren't because it didn't work. Maybe Nadia's had a different... Maybe it has to be Anya's that is emotionally devastated for it to rewind. No, nope. That doesn't make sense. Anya's wasn't there for Elaine's rewind. Yeah, I don't know. But either way, I'm going to end this here, and we're going to investigate this in the next one. I'm very excited. I just hope that this is it stays linear for a little bit here, because if you open up, no, we're definitely done looking around for now, by the looks of it. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.
Good.